Yo, what's going on, man? Love and light. Hope you feeling balanced and beautiful today. So, since I keep getting this question about how do you really prepare for sleep into your dream world and how do you wake up and reconnect with your soul, let's go ahead and bust this down so we can get past this, right? First and foremost, there's numerous ways to connect with your soul, okay? There's not just one. And this is why I like expressing a blueprint to people because I can tell you what I do, but what I do may not work for you, and vice versa. What's good for you may not really do the magic for me. But if I express the blueprint, we can always figure out what works for the individual best, right? And so here's the blueprint: your soul is immortal, right? Like when you so called die or experience death, your soul will in fact pass over and live on somewhere else. So it doesn't die. It doesn't get tired. It doesn't have a birthday. It doesn't eat. And it definitely doesn't die. Let's say that twice, right? But here's the thing: your soul, with this omniscience, its omnipotence, and its omnipresence, what does that mean? That your soul is all knowing, all powerful, and it's everywhere at once. And that's kind of wild to think of. It's like, yo, but it really is everywhere at once. And so, where do you think all these thoughts are coming from? All these thoughts and all these whispers in the mind that have nothing to do with what's going on in the room. It's your soul and its connectedness to everything that is. But you do, in fact, have something specific. It's called your soul's purpose. And we find this soul purpose. We're all finding it. And how we find this is living life. And we bounce from thing to thing. And we learn what resonates with our soul. And the goal is to keep these things around us so that way they can propel us into the next phase of this thing, soul elevation, the next level, if you will. So how come all this ends? Like, where does it stop? Where does the soul connection stop? It actually happens when you wake up. When you get consciousness of like those five senses, you wake up and you start processing exactly what you're looking at, what you're smelling, what you're tasting, what you're seeing, and what you're feeling. But you're so much more than just your five physical senses. So when you get boggled up into your senses, this is how you lose that soul connection. So the first thing you should do when you wake up, right? Not social media and other people's opinions and all this other stuff, but you should remember self by putting around you the frequencies that resonate with your soul purpose that you found on your mission on earth so far. This has to do with sounds. I mean, it could be smells. It's so many things that you can do. It could even be for the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you looking at a symbol or a picture, an image of something that just reminds you of who you are. Like me personally, I listen to something very specific. And after that, I have enough spiritual kung fu for the rest of the day to knock back anything that's coming my way, telling me what I am and what I'm not, and all this other craziness that the world always throws your way, right? And the other part about this is when you're sleeping, okay? People want to have these dreams. They want to get out the body. They want to astral project because that's what it is. We're just getting possessed by our five senses. And you know, some people's day to day activities are very repetitive. So you end up just forgetting all types of things of who you are. But when you go to sleep, this is the time to remember because you're free from the body's senses. It goes in shutdown mode, but your soul's still awake, witnessing the dream, right? What blocks you from the dream, though, is toxicity in the body, right? Really, when the body is not relaxed, that's what it goes into because stress or acid, that's toxicity in your body as well. So, like, before you go to sleep, just relax. It's as simple as that. You could even do some remembrances, and that works too, but just, maybe stretch. Like me, I'll stretch a little bit, make sure my muscles and stuff are relaxed. I'll meditate because you will not dream if your body's not relaxed. And the other thing, you will not dream if your body's too tired. Like our thoughts are the speed of light. Think of it that way. That's high energy. People underestimate that. You ever read a book and it puts you to sleep? I've never fallen asleep running a mile. So these things are to be noted because when you go to sleep, if you're too tired, you're just going to go straight into delta. So that means you're going to be in deep sleep. And you want to be hovering in the theta. But if you don't get enough into the sleep, then you're just in alpha the whole time. You see, you won't even reach the dream state. So the goal is balance, to be relaxed enough and prepared enough and ready enough for you to make the ascent. And if you have the proper recollection of yourself while you ascend into your dream state, then you'll visit the place that your soul lies. And it's as simple as that. All right? Peace, power to the people, love, light. Hope you're feeling balanced and beautiful. Stay balanced and beautiful. And your greatest earnings in life are the connections that you make on the journey. All right? I'll catch y'all next time.